There we go. So Helen's going to join us for the first part of the presentation. We're the part of the student community and engagement team here at EHU University. So we're just here to talk about you extra things you can do to kind of increase your employability and make sure you've got that edge over kind of the people you competed against when you're going for jobs in the future, and developing your skills and getting those valuable experiences while you've got a lot of them at your fingertips here at the university. So I'll pass over to Helen. Helen, if you just want to tell me when to advance the slide.
Will do. Thank you very much. So I'm one of the volunteering advisors at the university, and at the moment I am based in the Careers Corner. That is a new thing we're trialling, that is on the ground floor of Catalyst. So there will be somebody in there for most of the day for Monday to Friday. So if you are in need of, if you've got a quick question about careers, then you can pop along there and there will be somebody there most of the day between 9 to 5 who can help you with that. So yeah, Alex, if you wouldn't mind just shuffling that on. So as I say, I'm one of the volunteering advisors, and volunteering, it's a brilliant way to build your experience. Whilst you're here as a student, you may have an idea of what you want to do once you've graduated from the university, or you may be still exploring that. So wherever you're up to, volunteering can be a really good way of gaining experience, maybe trying something that you're considering as a career. It's a brilliant way of building those soft skills that a lot of employers look for. So whether that is the communication, team working, problem solving, it's really to be recommended. You can build networks. Sometimes you can volunteer and it's something you've never considered before, but it opens up a new route into a career path into the future. It really does set you apart at an interview. Building that experience as a volunteer looks great on a CV. We advertise opportunities through our careers vacancy portal, which are roles that you can carry out within the locality of the university. So we advertise roles that are within 25 miles of the university, maybe in Liverpool. We include Manchester as well, but we focus as well on roles that are in Ormskirk, Skelmersdale, so really accessible opportunities for you. And as I say, they're advertised through our vacancy portal, and we also invite organisations onto campus for volunteering events. If you are interested in volunteering but don't really know where to start, there's lots of information on the volunteering section of our webpage, but you can also book an appointment with a volunteering advisor and have 20 minutes just to explore the information that's out there, likely opportunities that you may be interested in, and we can do some more research for you. You can get in touch with us as well via the Ask a Question service, which is again from our website. So we have a number of events that are coming up in the coming weeks. I think, Alex, if you wouldn't mind moving on. We have a volunteering roadshow next week, which will be in the hub between 11 o'clock and 2 p.m. And we're inviting organisations who are currently recruiting volunteers through our vacancy portal. So we have Everton in the community, who are linked to Everton Football Club, and they do a lot in the community with young people, with adults. So there's a number of roles. Some are related to sport, others are school-based, and others are community-based. So there's a good range of opportunities. We also have Lancashire Volunteer Partnership, who manage volunteering for a number of organisations, including the police, also libraries. They have telephone befriender roles, so there are opportunities you can carry out from home. We're inviting Citizens Advice Bureau, which is a really good experience, particularly for students who are on a law degree or considering a route into mentoring or advice. That would be really good. Action for Children and Vibe UK both work with children and young people, and also we have Lancashire Scouts are coming to join us. So I'd recommend you have a look at that. You can just drop in and come and have a chat with those organisations. We're also inviting some organisations onto campus or virtually to give some talks. So if you can move on, we've got Action Tutoring, who really good charity, working with disadvantaged pupils in primary and secondary schools, and they're recruiting volunteer tutors who support those pupils really to attain their potential. And we also have Barclays Digital Eagles coming onto campus to, sorry, this is a virtual session. They're coming to deliver a session virtually on the 24th of November and also the 3rd of December. And those focus on boosting your employability skills. They look on your digital, building your digital footprint and maintaining an effective online profile. So they're just some of the opportunities that are coming up in the coming weeks. But as I say, if you want to explore volunteering further, you can get in touch either via Ask a Question or by booking an appointment with the volunteering advisor. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you very much, Helen. So I'm going to move on to talk a little bit about part-time jobs. So like volunteering, part-time jobs are a great way to get some new skills and enhance your employability. It's a good way to kind of try a career. If you're not too sure it's something you want to really get involved in, then part-time work will help you kind of test it, as I said, like volunteering. It's also a good way to get some money in your back pocket. Alongside your studies. So here at Edge Hill, we can kind of keep tabs on part-time jobs that are in the local area. Like the volunteering ones, we look at like a 20, 30 mile radius around the university. So you can use those existing transport links that are here. Otherwise, the careers vacancy portal also has opportunities listed. So yeah, local jobs near Ormskirk. We have this virtual jobs notice board that we keep adding things onto and removing old stuff off there. That's got loads of jobs that we've seen in the local area. There's stuff in there in Ormskirk, there's stuff in Burscough, Southport, Aintree, Skelmersdale. All of these locations are really easy to reach by bus or train. Other thing to consider is check what the last times back are. So if you are going to work at any of these places, make sure you can get back home afterwards. Otherwise, we do have the careers vacancy portal as well. So the careers vacancy portal are organisations that have kind of sent their jobs to us and logged them on our kind of official virtual notice board. This virtual notice board here, in fact, I think I can do fancy little laser pointer there. This notice board is kind of like ad hoc stuff that we've spotted in the area. So they haven't necessarily reached out to us, but we've got those as well that we've seen. So yeah, there's loads of retail, supermarket, hospitality work in Ormskirk at the moment because it's the Christmas period, so it's particularly busy for them. Remember as well, Liverpool's only 30 minutes away on that train as well, so that's a big city there with a lot of opportunities. Otherwise, there are different departments on campus that recruit throughout the year as well, so that might be something you want to look out for. So, for example, there's student guides that work on open days. There's ambassadors and mentors within departments that kind of work with students and make sure the first years especially are getting the advice they need and know where to go about different things. Edge Hill Sport takes students to kind of help facilitate sessions and do promotion for them, as well as working on the reception. The Arts Centre hires people to assist with the box office and be ushers during shows, and again during giving promotions like on open days and stuff. Campus Life and Student Experience has campus connectors. They help facilitate events and promote things. Learning Services hire student assistants to assist in the library and putting books back on shelves, promotion again. They help run some sessions on uni skills. Catering, we're always looking for catering staff to assist their students' union. Sometimes has roles. I believe at the moment they're recruiting for Subway and in their own takeaway as well. And McCall's does on occasion as well. So it's worth keeping an eye out for these opportunities on campus. Various pages will have their own Twitter or Facebook maybe that you can follow, or you can reach out to us and we'll put you in touch with them. Top tips regarding getting a CV, regarding getting a part-time job and also volunteering, and it's useful to do this stuff for thinking about your future as well. Get your CV updated. If you haven't got one, you can look on our website. We've got loads of resources on there about what a CV should look like and do's and don'ts. So get your CV together. You can send it to us through the Ask a Question on our website. You can attach your CV there and we'll have a look at it and make sure that it's spot on and you're really selling yourself well. If there's any obvious mistakes in it, make sure you get the formatting right. General rules, it should be no more than 2 pages, so it's a front and back piece of A4. excuse me. And yeah, just make sure it's clear, trying to upsell kind of the transferable skills you've got. You might think you've done nothing before and you haven't got any experiences, but everything you do, you learn something from it. So it's about how to put that on your CV and frame it for the things they're looking for. You might want to call into local businesses, skirt around and about with copies of your CV. Otherwise, you can apply. You look, a lot of them do them online as well, so you can search for employers and look in their job sections. Um, Local employers often have Facebook pages that they post on social media and stuff. Um, don't send a generic CV about to everyone because they can tell. And they're looking for any excuse often to just kind of delete your CV because they might have a dozen. So you can really tell if the CV's just been a copy and paste job and gone out to everyone. There's obvious mistakes like in such and such a company, and that's not even the company that you're applying for. So when you are applying for opportunities, you should look at what skills they're wanting and try and customize your CV a bit to that opportunity, and certainly make sure you cover letters specifically for them. Otherwise, we talked a bit about kind of you doing volunteering and part-time jobs to kind of explore what you might want to do into the future. Another thing you could look at insight days, kind of like work experience opportunities. So the description I found on our website was part open day, part work experience. So they're kind of structured to give you an insight into those companies. So you can see if that company is where you want to be and if that kind of work is what you want to do. So yeah, it's usually for first and second year students, but I mean, usually anyone can join in with them. Typically lasting 1 to 10 days, so it might be a couple of days with the company. It might be a week placement with them. There are a lot of virtual opportunities, certainly over COVID, but there's some moving back into in-person ones now. And as I said, it's kind of an introduction to the world of work and a taste of kind of their company and their culture. And they're using these insight schemes to kind of scout for future talent. So they want the best involved in their company. So they're hoping the proactive people will come to these insight days. They'll take notes of the names of people that have come to them. And then when they are recruiting in the future, you probably already have a leg in by getting involved there. So it's worth going to them to increase your own knowledge of the company, but also show that you're proactive and interested in their company if you genuinely are into the future. So usually these insight days will involve, there'll be loads of you there getting involved. There'll be team tasks, there'll be kind of skills and job application workshops. You'll get the opportunity to network with them, with each other, the other people that are on it, and kind of learn more about the company. There'll be presentations from them. Usually there'll be one-to-one mentoring, so you'll get to meet someone from the company and hear a bit about kind of what they do and what their career journey was to get into the company, what they enjoy about the job and maybe what they don't enjoy, give advice and support there. And usually there's lunch. You can never go wrong with free food. So these experiences are often really good. Like they're happy to have you there and they enjoy doing them, but it's different from their normal week. So they're always kind of fun occasions. So you can find these insight days. We've got like our part-time jobs virtual notice board. We've got an insight days that we've spotted that we've put onto there. So you can take that and have a look through there. Otherwise, you can go on different websites such as Rate My Placement, Bright Network, Target Jobs, GradHacker, Student Ladder. All of these sites have kind of like search bars within them, and you can kind of search for keywords regarding the things you're interested in, and then select either insight days, or it might be under summer placements, or yeah, there's different terminology, but just have a look through there, read the descriptions and see. And again, as Helen said, you can go and book an appointment with us. Excuse me. We can sit down with you and talk through these opportunities as well, and what you might be interested in, and help find if there are any insight days regarding your career. Otherwise, something you might have heard about, they might be interested in, is a student opportunity fund. So this is a pot of money for financial support from the university. That's a really good thing to take advantage of. So the student opportunity fund, it's kind of for funding things that are going to increase your employability. So it's up to £2,000 available for each application, and it's financial support to it's kind of unique one-off experiences that are going to increase your employability. So it could be something, I think it's up to 30 days, and it can't be part of your existing course. So it has to be something additional that you want to take advantage of. If you are applying for this fund, you can come and meet with me in Careers, and we'll go through your application together and make sure you're ticking all the boxes to get accepted for that fund. But as I said, yeah, it's up to £2,000 towards doing something that's going to increase your employability and skills. So some examples of past things that have been done on it. There was Thomas, who went to London and joined the Young Diplomats Forum, which was about talking about diplomatic relations and kind of getting into politics. So he was able to use the fund to get his accommodation there, to get the transport down for food while he was getting involved. There was a group of students went to Yellowstone National Park and met a ranger out there. It paid for their flights across and their accommodation when they were there, and getting involved in things. And they went with this ranger and did some conservation work, learned about what he does, why it's important to preserve this kind of national site in America. Most of them were geography students, so that would go a long way towards kind of, they can put that on their CV and said, look, I went out to America and I did this. It's a unique one-off experience that they could put on their CV. It shows they've done something proactive to get out there and get involved in something they're interested in. Elizabeth Perkins, she went to work with Hat-Trick Productions, who are the company that makes Have I Got News for You on the BBC. So she managed to use the fund, to again transport, getting involved in it, accommodation costs. I think that was over a 2-week period that she was there. So again, a unique thing that she could put on her CV saying, I got involved in filming Have I Got News for You, and I worked with Hat-Trick Productions. So something really stand out that the Student Opportunity Fund allowed her to take advantage of. So again, if there's a financial cost to something and you're thinking, oh, I'd love to get involved in that, but I don't know if I've got the money, apply for the Student Opportunity Fund, come to us to make sure you get the application spot on, and go for these opportunities. A new thing we've introduced this last year is the Extra Edge Award. So we've had kind of previous versions of this, but the Extra Edge Awards now all neatened up, all pulled together into this really great employability award. So think of it like a Duke of Edinburgh's or a National Citizenship Service for your employability. So this is kind of an award you can get for just demonstrating that you've done things to kind of increase your employability. So you can put the award on your CV when you're done, but along the way you'll pick up loads of skills and hopefully get involved in loads of things that'll teach you a lot of things. So it's there's 4 levels of the award. There's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So everything you do, it's designed to reward you for kind of doing stuff to increase your employability. So everything you do that does that contributes points towards the award. You record these, you write a little bit of reflection on each one, and then when you've done that, you get awarded the points towards the award. So when you've got 100 points, you get your bronze award, 200 points, silver award, gold, platinum, etc. And you can jump in whatever year you are. You don't have to be first, second, or third. You can be postgraduate, you can be undergraduate. And you work your way through these. So we don't expect everyone to kind of rattle through bronze, silver, gold in 1 year. If you're in your first year, you could kind of work your way up to platinum. So if you're doing volunteering or part-time work, these will contribute towards the award. So you can do 40 hours of part-time work or volunteering, and that'll give you 40 points towards the award when you've completed those 40 hours. So if you have a part-time job or volunteering, record your hours, and then at the end of those 40 hours, we'd ask that you write a bit of reflection on the experience. It's kind of a bit about what you learned, the skills you took away, how this is going to help you future. We've got it's called PebblePad, the platform that we record all these reflections in. Once you've done that, we can kind of confirm the points and give you those 40 points towards the award. If you need help, as said by Helen in the volunteering section and myself part-time, if you need help looking for volunteering opportunities or part-time jobs that are going to be tailored towards what you want to do, then let us know. Have a meeting with us, ask a question online. We'll help you find something that's going to be help you get those skills that you're wanting to find and really help you stand above the rest. Because that's what we hear from students, like how we're supposed to compete and get this experience in this professional industry. Well, it's through volunteering and part-time work and then selling those kind of transferable skills in your CV and applications. Otherwise, other things that can contribute to the award, so it's not just volunteering and part-time work. You can get 10 points for each of these activities. So getting involved in student life, that might be joining a society, being involved in the society, attending an event that's been held on campus, maybe if it was something for Black History Month, the other in October. If you join anything that's kind of student life related and you write a little bit of reflection, and when I say reflection, we're not asking for a lot, maybe a paragraph on kind of what you learned, what you took away, what you thought was the key message of the thing. You could write that down and get recognised for attending that. Being proactive and doing something. If you create a new CV or LinkedIn profile, send it to us at Careers and get it checked, and we'll give you some feedback on it and improvements you could do. That would net you 10 points as well. If at the end of it you logged and just said, okay, got my CV checked, I was told to do this, this, and this, I did that, and now it's better. Nice one, we'll give you 10 points. Student Opportunity Fund, if you put an application in for that, you get 10 points. If you got accepted, you get another 10 points. And then whatever thing you actually did with the fund, you could then reflect on that and get even more points. Taking part in virtual internships, if you went to the Insight Days for anywhere or joined employers in their discussions, again, you could reflect on that. Working towards diversity and sustainability, if, say, for example, you went to a company's discussion on kind of equal opportunities in their company, you could reflect on kind of that seminar and what you thought of it. If you joined in any of the Black History Month workshops that were going on or panel talks, things like that. It was the Sustainability Festival the other week. Again, if you reflected on any of that, you get recognised and 10 points for that. We run training sessions throughout the year, as Helen was saying, there's those volunteering sessions that are coming up. We also run workshops on kind of LinkedIn, CV building, how to apply for postgraduate degrees, stuff like that. If you join in with any of our career sessions, reflect on those. We also have employers that we invite in regarding all, like everything that's happening today. If you've talked to any employers, you could write a little bit of reflection about that, what you thought of their company, what you thought of their opportunities, 10 points. Supporting or representing students, that's working as like, you might be a mentor on your course or something, or if you got involved in the student union and you talked on any of their panels or anything. So basically, yeah, everything you do, there is some way it's enhancing your skills and developing your experiences. So you're doing them anyways, and you can get an award for doing so. So when I've been talking about reflections, these reflections, as I said, we're not asking for a lot. It'll be a couple hundred words, a paragraph. We'll ask you to do it after you've completed the activity. We want to know what you've done. We want to know what transferable skills you might have gained or developed, and let us know how this is going to help you into the future, into what career you're going to, or if it helps you think, do you know what, I don't want to do this career. I think I'm going to look at this instead. So that's a little bit about kind of the things we can help you with the careers team. So we are here all year. We can book appointments with us online. I'll circulate these links in the chat after. Or certainly just go to our website, which is careers at ehu.ac.uk/careers, and you can find all our resources and stuff on there. There's a big button that says book an appointment. There's another one that says ask a question, which will shoot us an email. We've got links to the careers vacancy portal there, which is filled with part-time jobs, volunteering opportunities, graduate jobs as well. We've got the virtual jobs notice board, which is kind of that ad hoc one, a set of stuff that we spotted in the local area. We've got loads of workshops and events. There's a workshops and events button on the website as well that'll show you all the stuff we've got that you can join. And yeah, we've got loads of resources there. So there's stuff about everything careers related. So how to write a good CV, where to go for look for these opportunities, what to do in an interview setting, all sorts of things. Yeah, and we've also got Twitter as well that we post some of these events and kind of opportunities that we're pushing going forward, so you can keep an eye on stuff there. But that's everything regarding the presentation. There we go. Stop presenting. Does anyone have any questions that they want to ask while I'm here? Otherwise, as I said, you can go on the Ask a Question on the Careers website and we'll happily answer those if you think of anything later. Otherwise, thank you for joining the session today, and I hope there was something useful amongst all that. We will record, or we have recorded this session, so we'll put it online after on YouTube and share the playlist with you. I'll hang around for a couple of minutes. If anyone wants to type in the questions into the chat or ask me anything, feel free to join in.